Hey guys, welcome to a dead channel. Yep, 8 views per video so far. Let's go. The most views since my popular video, the laptop one, was my Fortnite video with 16 views. Woo, let's go! Everybody go watch the Fortnite video. It's actually really good. Please, it's actually really good and I'm really proud of it, even though it's cringy content. Yay. But anyways, simply Sando here. Different perspective again. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. So today I'll be doing an in-depth video into my Panasonic AG90. Woo, camcorder, video camcorder. So let's begin. It's about 6 years old, so I'm quite late to the party, as always. But it is still very good, and is just as good as the D3300 in front of me, and my finger's in focus more than my face. I cannot get my camera to focus. 1 second. There we go. I'm more in focus now, and this is less in focus. Anyways. And I know with the fact that the D3300 can have a lens on, get better focus and stuff like that, but it isn't optimized for filming. You can get, but it wasn't, and it isn't quite the best. Meanwhile, this big boy is, oh yes, here's the big boy. Let's just go over the most important part of the camcorder. It records the resolution, obviously. Well, it records in 1080p 50i down to 5676 50i. There's no really point talking about the other resolution because they're all in 50i, so you might as well shoot in 1080p 50i because it's the same FPS, blah 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 blah. Though it records in a format, EVGA format, which is far different from the .mov format that the Nikon records in, which is far more complex and far more optimized towards recording over and editing, because it allows you more creativity, more control, more access to what you want to create, and it gives you more freedom, basically. Am I in the center? I'm not in the center. There we go. I'm in the center. But the only downside of EVGA, you have to import the whole SD card into your project, so you have all the cringy old stuff that you recorded with the new stuff that you recorded. Otherwise, you don't get the full aspect of the EVGA format and you lose out stuff. I made the mistake. I've recorded a whole video on this camera and half the audio was missing because I didn't import the whole SD card and I deleted the footage. Well done, Oliver. Anyways, and it also doesn't create massive files, which is great for me because I keep all my video files. Anyways, less about the recording and let's talk about the camera size. It's big. It's about 4 times as big as the D3300. I'll add post-ed with a D80 next to it, basically D3300, but very old. It weighs about 700 grams. That is nearly a kilo, which is twice and 100 grams more than the D3300, which weighs in around 300 grams. And there are 2 ways of holding this camera. One way is from the top handle, which is good for like low profile shots, and then the second way is from the side handle, and then you could just rest this on your shoulder and then have full control of the zoom rocker thing, zoom of the rings on the side here. Anyways, and you have access with both the hand strap and the top handle to a zoom rocker, my hand's covering it, and a record button. There's also a camera button by the hand strap if you want to take a photo on a camcorder. I don't know why, if you wanted to. Anyways, there's a small screen that comes out of the side of the camera and it rotates a full 180 degrees, so you can have it facing you, up, and then facing forward, and that's all it can do. It cannot go any further than that, and it doesn't bend like that. Just be careful with it and it slides back in. And it's also touchscreen, so you can open up the menu through that. But if you don't want to use the screen, you can always use the viewfinder, which there is a focus thing on the back, so you can optimize it so in case you wear glasses, so you can have it focused to your preferred, well, to your eyesight. Anyways, yeah. Now, buttons. There are a lot of them on the side here. There's stuff and stuff. So now, I know it's not in focus, but you'll have to put up with that, because there's going to be nice footage. There's a lot of buttons. Yeah. Right. Let's go bottom from top. At the bottom here, there are 3 user buttons, so you can have set up different user profiles, and they all change the settings to depend on user. Then there's a switch to change from manual and auto. So, yeah, if you're a newbie like me, you do use auto, but I do use manual. People don't know that. My footage on this is so nice. And then also there's a quick start button, which allows you to obviously quick start it. And now let's go to the ones here. I'm looking at my film monitor just so I can refer to it. On the top one is the iris one. Once you're in manual mode, it means you can switch between auto and manual mode on this, and then same for the focus. And then underneath is the optical image stabilization button, and I'm scratching my phone because I'm resting my camera on it. Whoops. And that changes from no optical to yes optical image stabilization. It is brilliant. I would recommend to have it unless you want the really shaky aspect of it, but it is brilliant. I filmed this video for my tutor group end of year thing. It's so steady, and I don't bother to bring my tripod in, and I'm there and I'm walking, I'm spinning around, moving, and it is so stable. It is brilliant. And at the bottom is the white balance. Changes the different white balance settings, which is pretty cool as well. Right. I actually hope the microphone's picking me up. Crap, I didn't check that. Oops. And then there's the assist buttons here. There is focus assist. Turns on the focus assist. The same thing that I have on my film monitor here. I think if you go watch the film monitor video, you can see a bit more on that. Then there's zebra for white balance, so you know if you're overexposed or not. And then there's bars, which color profiling, basically. Oh, I got cold shit. When it's summer. Menu button, opens menu. And display, changes display modes, obviously. And then there's a counter, and then reset button, obviously what they do. They're nice buttons. They're in-depth enough so that you don't accidentally brush them, but deep, not too shallow that you can't find them when you're just feeling them. So I can go when I'm filming because I'm cool. Oh, lens. It's big, isn't it? Takes up about half the body, as you can see. And on the lens there, it's big. It allows the camera to have a 16 times optical zoom, which is digital, but it handles it very well. There are 3 different rings on it. Goes as focus, zoom, and iris. And the separation between the focus and the iris is great so that you don't accidentally knock it. And each of them are different grips and different sizes, which means that you definitely won't get confused unless you're an idiot like me. There's also a lens cap. It's like lens caps. Now let's go on to audio. There is a stereo mic right on the top of it, which is actually really good. It's the internal mic in the settings if you want to do that. However, if you want to plug into your own mic, you will require an XLR microphone. If you do not have an XLR microphone, you'll have to get an XLR to 3.5mm jack. That's around £8. This is a Rode one, so I went full fancy, paid about £7, but it's the only one I could find. But it does its job. It doesn't really matter, and I need to watch my recording. It does its job, and you just have to change it here, because on the top here you have a changing for plus stuff and changing from line mic to normal, changing from line to the microphone, and then on this one here allows you to switch between internal microphone or the input microphones, which are the ones that you've plugged in, which is cool. Yeah. On the back, yay! Let's go to the back. Battery slot. They are big batteries. Big ones. You get like about an hour or so recording on the stock one, and then I've got that's heavy. Hot, I mean. And then you get this big boy one, which does a bit more. Anyways, yes, I'm 10-minute mark. Let's go on the back. Big batteries. I got 2 of them. This one's the stock one, and there's a Swift one. This one's slightly bigger and lasts longer, obviously. And then there is a switch to change between film mode and then preview mode. Obvious what that does. And SD card slots. There are 2 of them. Yes, that is right, 2 of them. It enables you to be able to hot swap between the 2 SD cards so that when you're recording for a long time, you can just switch. Go bam, bam, bam. Easy as. And also say you're spending like have a 1 day time lapse or a week time lapse, you can have it constant power in and just constantly be swapping around the SD cards, which is pretty cool, am I right? Anyway, where am I? There's a HDMI port. What more do you want? Mini DV and a multi-port as well, so you can plug your accessories into it, and a film monitor, which I do a lot. And then on the side here, there is a headphone jack for headphone jacking off. I know, right? Zoom controller and a focus camera remote. Yeah, I know. No, I'm definitely looking at my script. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a overview of the Panasonic AG90. I'll probably record a review afterwards. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Leave a like down below.